Hey there! Today we're going to discuss the OR operator in C. So let's get started. Let me maximize this, and as you may have noticed, this file, I have created this file ex26 underscore OR operator.c, and I have also added this example ahead of time. So the OR operator, or the logical OR operator, returns a true result when any expression or both expressions are true. So in this example, so if z is equal to the value x, or z is equal to the value capital X, this will be printed out if one of these statement or one of these expressions is true. So let's just put an example of int or character z has a value of x, like that. So we can run this by right clicking, compile and run, and as you can see, it is correct. It's a Roman numeral value, so it printed out the results. It printed out as we expected. So if one of these expressions is true, this will be printed. Compared to the AND operator, both expressions should be true. So that's the difference between AND and the OR operator. So I'll give you another example. Let me uncomment this one. Let me comment this example and uncomment this one. So in logical operator, any number of expressions can be joined by the AND and OR. So we can use multiple AND or OR operator. So as you can see, I have put a parentheses to make sure that this will be checked first, or parentheses are used for clarity, even though the AND has higher precedence. Even though this is not necessary, I want to make sure that this will be checked first and for clarity purposes, even though AND is already has a higher precedence than the OR operator. So again, the AND will be evaluated first, even without the parentheses, but for the sake of clarity, I put a parenthesis. So this will be checked first. So if this expression is and this expression is true, so whatever the result is, it will then compare. It will then check right after. But since we're using OR, so if this is true, and then whatever the value is, as long as it's true, so the OR will be printed out. So we can put something like invalid input. So let's try putting in, let's say 6. It's not a character, it's an integer, so my mistake. Int z is equal to 6. Let's try running this, compile and run, and let's see what's the result would be. So it's an invalid input. Alright, so that's how you use the OR operator. So again, for clarity, we use parentheses in here for the sake of clarity. Make sure that it's readable. So That's it. And before we wrap up, let's test your knowledge. I have here on this tab, I have a little exercise for you. So I want you to fill in the blanks to print this. Yes, it's a Roman. So I want you to fill in the missing information in here. So if you know the answer, so again, if it tests, so we have these two expressions. If x is either x or x. So if you know the answer, feel free to put it in the comments section below. Thank you.